Hi, this is Dave from Dave's English. It is my pleasure to welcome you to yet another episode of Dave's English podcast. So today we're going to look at a couple of French phrases which have been borrowed into English, and today they are part and parcel of English. And I know very good authors or writers who like to use these phrases, but I also wonder if they are able to say the phrases the way they should be said, because it's one thing to write impeccable grammar and another thing to be able to speak that which you write. And when I say speak, I do not mean your accent. Having an accent gives you a linguistic identity. That means if I listen to you, I should be able to say instantly where you are likely from or what your social class or occupation is. You shouldn't dread having an accent. Yeah, but you should be able to say words the way they are supposed to be said. You should be able to enunciate the vowels and consonants of these words correctly, the way they are recognizable. So, the first of these French phrases, which are English today, is raison d'être. Raison d'être. Raison d'être means the most important reason for something's or someone's existence, like the core essence of this person's being. For instance, you know somebody who sings very well, and singing seems to be the only thing they are very good at, the only thing they are made for. You can say that singing seems to be the person's sole raison d'être. Then cause célèbre. Cause célèbre is simply an issue that draws a lot of attention, maybe because it is scandalous or controversial. It could be a national court case, a political event. It could be anything, but it's quite popular. Almost everybody is talking about it, so you call it a cause célèbre. Example, Alaji's arrest quickly became a cause célèbre on social media. That means that it drew a lot of attention and everybody had one or two things to say about it. The next phrase is femme fatale. Femme fatale or femme fatale in American English, but in British English you say it as femme fatale. Femme fatale refers to a beautiful young lady who men find sexually attractive, but who ends up bringing them a lot of trouble or sadness. If you've watched movie series, Peaky Blinders, you remember there's a lady called Linda. Linda is Arthur's wife, but Arthur is often suffering because of Linda's actions. So you can describe Linda as Arthur's femme fatale or femme fatale. Then the next phrase is déjà vu. Déjà vu literally translates to already seen. It is a strange sort of feeling that you have in the moment that you are experiencing or seeing something that makes it feel as if you've seen this thing before. It gives you that strange sense of familiarity of something that is happening at the moment, as if you've experienced it in the past. Déjà vu. Then finally, coup de grâce. Coup de grâce is like a nail in something's coffin. An action that brings an end to an already bad situation. And I give you this scenario. There is a soldier who's been wounded at war and he's suffering. He's going to die anyway. But an enemy soldier comes along and shoots him in the head and he dies instantly. You could describe that as merciful killing. So it's a sort of coup de grâce. But in everyday English, coup de grâce also means the very event that ends a particular thing irredeemably or in an irreparable fashion. You can call that a coup de grâce. Perhaps you have a politician who was caught up in a sexual scandal, and that ended his political career. After the scandal, he retracted entirely from the public and never participated in politics again. You could say that that sexual scandal was the coup de grâce of his political career. My name is Dave from Dave's English. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share this video, and follow for more. Bye.